I'm Louis.
Hello!
We
are One Direction! Yay!
Sorry, I'm late, lads.
When we got through, we were absolutely ecstatic, and we just couldn't wait for the next week. I think we were all pretty shocked that Adam was in the bottom two. Sorry.
No, Jimmy protested.
We were all pretty shocked that Adam was in the bottom two, and
I'd just like to take this moment to say, the boys have told me I need to be a bit more serious in the diaries, so I've tried to go for a bit of a smarter look. So I'm just trying to be more serious. Shut up.
The next question's from Shannon Loves One Direction. Big shout out for the name. Yeah.
Strange name.
And she said, if we could be one of our bandmates for one day, who would it be? Lads.
Start with Louis.
Louis, who do you think?
I think for one day, I'd like to be Harry, because I'd like to have curly hair.
That's for you. Stop having curly hair.
I think I'd like to be Louis for a day.
Yeah, me too.
Just because he's absolutely hilarious. I just love to be funny. Like him.
Yes!
It was a song that everybody would know. You know, it was nice to perform a song that, you know, everyone at home would be singing along to and loving. And in previous weeks we've done songs that some people haven't known.
next question is from Evie Gray Loves One Direction.
Great.
And she wants to know what our favourite chat-up lines are.
Will you marry me?
Simple, but effective.
Luckily, on the night, we all pulled it off. It was the best performance, I think, so far that we've done in the competition.
I'd like to make a big shout out to Queen's Margaret High School.
I'd like to make a shout out to Lowerfields Primary School.
Ouch.
Sharing a room with 4 of our best friends in the world.
Oh, the boys at the peak of their fitness. The very peak. Not a peak, but a peak of their fitness. So I brought him down to the gym. No, not Jim. He's a different guy. I brought him down to the gym to get some workout. How you finding it, Harry?
Good, thanks.
I'd like to make a shout out. Shout out!
Shouts.
So, we've been going through a few of your questions this week. We've got this one from Rianne, who says, if you didn't audition for the X Factor, what would you be doing career-wise right now? And what about you, Liam?
I'd be in a factory building aeroplanes.
What, sorry?
A factory building aeroplanes.
Okay.
Our song this week, we can't reveal. It's under this hat. Just give you a sneak peek.
I'm a song!
This week's song is going to be lots of fun and a little bit different to what we've done the past 2 weeks. So we're going to really enjoy it and we hope everyone at home likes it. So.
Guess what I am?
This is question time now, and we had a question from Sumina, and her question was, who would we most like to date in the house?
Contestant.
I'm going to kick it off and I'm going to say Cher.
I'm going to say Tracy.
I'm going to say Rebecca Ferguson.
Go on.
I don't want to say mine yet.
Mine would probably be Mary.
Later for you.
Mary. Yeah. She's mine.
Yeah, but we had that thing going on, remember? You know, the other night when she like invited
She's mine!
And he's a baby, 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 oh, baby, baby, baby. Help!
Did anyone hear that?
What was that? Sounded like...
Help! Somebody needs help! Superman is here!
This question's from Anisha and Layla, and they want to know if we were a food, what would it be? What about you, Louis?
I think I'd just be a ruler. I just think... Superman! So we're going to take a few of your questions.
We also had a question from Charlotte, and she wanted to know if any of us could play any musical instruments. I'm quite handy with a kazoo, but that is about it.
Oh yeah, I can play piano. A little bit.
forward to seeing him around, and hopefully he can pull off another good performance. Oh, what are you doing?
Put my hat on. What the hell does it look like? Oh God!
The bad weather in Ireland, and it was a risk that we wouldn't be able to come back. But we did do a live link up to an Irish breakfast show on TV, and which went pretty well. And a massive shout out to all our Irish fans out there who are keeping us in the competition and helping us try and win.
drunk too much energy juice.
Zane.
Zane.
God, what's happening?
Zane, big shout out to the Irish people.
Oh,
Zane, Irish
what's
people.
happening? Have you got it as well? I've got it as well. I'm gonna try it. Try it. Oh, try it. Just try that juice. Oh God! I told you drink some quickly, Liam. Oh God! Oh God!
Get back into shape now!
Oh God!
We've got another question from Elaine. And Elaine says, if you couldn't bath in water, what would you bath in, Liam?
What would I bath in? Oh, I don't know.
Liam.
Icing sugar.
Liam says, icing sugar. In my first video diary, I explained my love for women who have a taste in carrots. I like girls who eat carrots. Since then, I've received plenty of carrots. Now, I also have a keen interest in women who like Lamborghinis.
And Rolex watches.
Yeah, Rolex watches as well.
I think
Louis.
the funny thing is, as well, that we're all just normal people.
The first question is from Lindsay Loves One Direction. Thank you. She wants to know what's the funniest thing that's happened to us since we've been on the X Factors.
I broke a pencil in half!
We had a question from Kira. If we could be any celebrity, who would we be?
I'd probably be Susan Boyle.
Why?
Because, you know, she's a good dancer. Okay, well, Liam clearly doesn't have a favourite song. Mine, however, is Who Let the Dogs Out. What is the most loving and caring thing you would ever do for a girl? Right, straight over to you, Liam.
I would take a girl on a romantic holiday.
Okay, and you now?
Bring her out.
Brilliant, and Zane?
Yep, I'd probably
Okay then, and what about you, Harry?
I think I would
Yep.
write them a song.
You'd what?
Write them a song.
Okay, ow. Write them a song then.
We have our last question from Orla, which is an interesting one. If you could marry any celebrity, who would you marry? Louis would say...
And I'd marry you, Harry. Because it rhymes. I just want to make a little speech. I personally, I know the rest of the lads have, oh God, I've really enjoyed doing these diaries. I've loved them. This is the last one we're going to do on the show, and...
Alright. What's wrong? What's wrong?
It's got my diamond, my big diamond!
What?
I'm behind it! The piscina puppy! My goldfish is dead!
What? What? Louis, what? What's wrong?
So this has been our video diary week 10. Thank you very much. From Direction 1.
Hopefully we will see you soon.
This is a tissue.
Thanks for
See
your
you
support so
later.
far.
Bye! Bye!
Thanks, guys.
Oh, the light! Come back.
Bye.